A great deal of my work when scoring an episode of Dr. Puppet takes place in a room very much like this, slightly grotty and devoid of anything except the piano. But it's at the piano that you get to write the tunes. And in a show like Dr. Puppet, the tunes are very, very important. We have, of course, the main Dr. Puppet theme, written down here as the Snowman theme, originally composed for the Christmas special, How the Dr. Puppet Saves Christmas, which sounds like this. And tunes like that become very important because you're able to do a lot with them. They automatically identify you with a particular character, place or event. That theme pretty much encompasses the whole show. But because it's the main theme, it turns up in various different guises throughout the series. In the very beginning of Dr. Puppet Episode 1, The Red X, it takes the form of a big epic fanfare, which sounds like this. And in Dr. Puppet Episode 2, The Conjunction of 11, it turns up also in a similar fanfare form, but a slightly more suspenseful version, as the 10th Doctor first receives a message from the 10 planets aligning. And that sounds like this. There is also a secondary Dr. Puppet theme, although it hasn't yet received much use. A Dr. Puppet theme that represents not the show Dr. Puppet, but the character of Dr. Puppet. It has unfortunately only been used once in a very brief format, just after the fanfare in Episode 1. And that sounds like this. There is a full version of it. Originally it was written to be a slightly more quirky bossa nova type thing, but unfortunately the episodes of Dr. Puppet are far too short, and way too much happens in a short period of time to work in the whole melody. The whole melody, however, for anyone who is interested, sounds like this. I also wrote a little theme for the character of River Song. I'm not privy to the information as to whether River Song is going to make a proper appearance within the series, but she makes a tiny brief appearance as a hand-drawn animation in a thought bubble when the Doctor initially thinks that the red X note is from her. Now, River Song is quite famously a sassy character, and so she deserved a sassy theme. Originally written for brass with lots of wah-wah plunger effects, this is what I came up with. There is also a Tardis theme. It's been used twice in the series, in each of the episodes, and it represents the dematerialization of the Tardis, and is deliberately designed to emulate the sound of the Doctor Who theme tune, and that sounds like this. And both times it's been used, it was used to lead directly into the Doctor Who theme tune.